Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So, it finally happened. Tesla is opening up their charging network. We did talk about this in another video, but now we got a lot more info about it. And I still see a lot of angry Tesla owners not liking this. But I really think this is a very good idea from Tesla and their mission. And I don't think us Tesla owners will feel it at all. Quite the opposite. So I think this is nothing but good news for Tesla, its customers, every other non-Tesla EVs and the EV revolution in general. This is a big and very important move from Tesla and will forever make them the king of the EV world. Let me tell you why, and let's dive right in. So Tesla has just launched their non-Tesla supercharger pilot, but so far only in the Netherlands and only 10 stalls so far, and are limited to only the people who lives in the Netherlands. As Tesla wrote, it's always been our ambition to open up the supercharging network to non-Tesla EVs, and by doing so encouraging more drivers to go electric. This move directly supports our mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Exactly, this is very important point people sometimes forget. Tesla is not here to put the other OEMs out of business. It might be a side effect because they are not moving fast enough, but it's not Tesla's goal. They want everyone to make EVs and they want competition, but Tesla will not stop until every single car made is electric. So for them to open up their network just shows they are not kidding when they say this. They will welcome other non-Tesla EVs to their charging network starting now. But if you are in the category of people that think this will hurt Tesla's customers, don't worry. Firstly, there are only 10 stalls right now where Tesla will monitor and learn. As they wrote, we're starting with a selected number of sites so that we can review and experience, monitor progression and access feedback before expanding. Further site will only be open to non-Tesla vehicles if there are available capacity. This is a very important statement for Tesla. If you live in a place where there are a lot of lines to the Tesla chargers, and think, oh no, now other EVs will come and make the lines even longer. No. Don't worry, Tesla will not open up that charging station to other EVs then. Remember, Tesla has all the data, and if they can see the charging station is already too busy, they will not open that one up. So what many feared will simply not happen. So don't worry, they will only open up charging stations that have the capacity to do so. But as I made a whole video about, Tesla is expanding their network, but they are about to speed up and even faster than I talked about in my video. And because they are opening up the network, they can put the pedal to the metal on the expanding of their charging network. As Tesla wrote, more customers using supercharging network enables faster expansion. Our goal is to learn and iterate quickly. We'll continue to aggressively expand the network so we can eventually welcome both Tesla and non-Tesla drivers at every supercharger worldwide. So non-Tesla EV owners will now help build out the network because they will pay a little more than Tesla owners. We have not got any official from Tesla yet with the prices, but we can see from the ones that have already tried it that the price is about 43% higher than for Tesla owners. And comparing this to what I have access to here in Denmark, this is still cheaper than most non-Tesla fast chargers. So there will, first of all, still be a big incentive to get a Tesla over a non-Tesla EV because you will be able able to charge for pretty much half the price. And of course, your car can probably charge faster because not many can charge with 250 kilowatt, and they cannot preheat the batteries as a Tesla can. So still a lot of benefits for the Tesla owner compared to a non-Tesla owner. But because non-Teslas will pay more and Tesla will get more charging cars over to the charging network, Tesla will earn a lot more money and will be able to use all of that money to expand the charging network even faster. And as I said, they will expand it much faster than even I speculated about. I said they could get to about 90,000 supercharger stations by 2025 with the capacity we knew they had right now. But as I said, they will probably build more factories or expand what they already have. So 90,000 by 2025 would be what they would be able to do with what they have right now, with the new China factory spitting out 10,000 stalls every year and so on. But Tesla did have some tricks up their sleeve because, as Tesla said at the earnings call, it plans to triple the supercharger network over the next 2 years. And they are just about to hit 30,000 stalls any day now. So that would mean 90,000 stalls in just 2 years. 90,000 stalls already by the end of 2023. That will mean that Tesla will put up something like 30,000 superchargers per year. So if they hold that run rate and don't speed up even further, which they can do because of all the extra revenue that is coming in because they open up their network, they would be at 150,000 superchargers by 2025. Just think about that. This will not hurt you as a Tesla owner. This will only help you. You will see a lot more supercharger station coming up because they open it up to other EVs and faster. And as I said before, I think Tesla kind of needed to do this because of the slow pace of other energy providers and gas stations' transition to EVs, because we have talked about how fast I think this transition will happen, and that means exponential growth over the next decade in EVs. But if someone like Ionity has been around for 4 years and only put up 400 fast charging stalls, that is only 100 stalls a year. So it is so little that is almost irrelevant when we look 4 years out in the future. And Electrify America said they will hit 3,500 stalls by the end of this year. 3,500. Tesla will put up almost 10x that in just the next year. Gas stations are also switching, so that will of course help as well, but they just don't really understand what is needed, like Ariel here in Germany that has put up a massive 2 stalls. that can charge 4 EVs, or Fastnet that has done the same thing, 2 stalls, just next to Tesla's 16 stalls. So with the speed the others are putting up their small charging stations will simply not cut it with the exponential growth we see in EVs. And as we have seen countless of time from America or here in Europe, and I did experience myself on my little 3-week road trip in Europe, actually a couple of times, that the non-Tesla chargers didn't work. And if there are only 2 stalls and one doesn't work, well, it quickly becomes a big issue. But Tesla's superchargers just always works. I have been driving a Tesla for 2.5 years, over 100,000 kilometers, and been on road trips around Europe, and I have never had a Tesla stall not working. I have tried that did not put out the kilowatt it should, but because there are 16 or 20 stalls, I just took another one and that worked fine. So if we are truly advocating for all EVs, we have to think in the bigger picture than just Tesla, and we need to embrace all EVs out there and make sure that every non-Tesla get to experience just how awesome it is owning an EV, even on a road trip. And that is not really the case for the non-Tesla EVs right now, mostly just Tesla. So we need Tesla to do this. They are the only one that have the experience to execute on this and believes or knows just how fast the EV transition will happen. So we need someone like Tesla to take this to a whole new level, because as we have seen so far, no one of the legacy automakers are helping building out any meaningful charging network. So I'm sorry, but Tesla is the only one that seems to be able to make sure that everyone, Teslas or non-Teslas, will have the charging network that is needed. And because they are opening it up to others, Tesla can aggressively expand the charging network because it will start earning Tesla some serious money. So even for us Tesla owners, this is a good thing. And no, Tesla will not lose the only advantage Tesla has. The Tesla network is still an advantage for the Tesla owners, but Tesla has so many advantages over other EVs. They still charge faster, they preheat the battery, they have longer range, they are quicker and faster and better software and more update, they are more efficient, so will be cheaper to fill up even without the 43% discount compared to a non-Tesla EVs. And you don't need to pull out your phone and open the app to choose your stall and press start charging. You just plug it in, that's it. Owning a Tesla compared to a non-Tesla will still be a much better overall experience. But now, every non-Tesla EV owner that uses the charging network will also know that. And this will be the biggest advertising for Tesla ever. Every other EVs that want to use Tesla's network will have to download the Tesla app, make a Tesla account, go to the Tesla supercharging station and start charging by selecting your non-Tesla car. Yep, Tesla just made sure that every EV owner that uses the Tesla network knows Tesla is the king of the EV world. There are Teslas, and there are all the rest so-called non-Tesla EVs. Who cares what brand it is? It's a non-Tesla. And as I said before, Tesla will just continue to put up these supercharging stations faster and faster and more, and will have by far the biggest charging network in the world. No one even has a plan to put up 30,000 fast charging stalls over the next 5 years, and Tesla will do this in just 1 year. And we all know EVs are the future, so at some point down the road, the 1.5 billion cars that are on the road right now will no longer be ICE cars, but only EVs. And Tesla will sit on maybe something like 50% or more of the charging of all the cars in the world at that point, earning Tesla billions, and everyone on the planet that has a car will know who Tesla is. Tesla will become the Shell of the future, just bigger than Shell has ever been compared to gas station. It will be like if Shell owned 50% of the gas station around the world today. Also because we do have a lot of charging points here in Europe already, but 80% of them are like 50 kilowatt or slower. So when Tesla expand their charging network with this many stalls with 250 or 300 or even more kilowatt superchargers, all of these so-called charging stations will be obsolete. No one will want to use them anymore. So 80% of the charging network we have today will be obsolete. They are not future-proof, like the last 20% is with the 350 kilowatt charging that we don't even have cars that can take right now. So they are future-proof. But unfortunately, that is just 20% of all the many stalls the other guys are bragging about. With this charging pass, you will get access to 200,000 chargers. Yes, 160,000 obsolete chargers and 40,000 good ones. A very big difference. So don't worry. Tesla will take it one step at a time and make sure no one of the busy charging stations will be open to other EVs, only when they are not busy anymore, because Tesla will build out the charging network like never before, and they can do that because they open it up. So don't worry if you're a Tesla owner, this will only give you more charging stations. And just be happy about Tesla is actually making sure the EV revolution can happen, and that every EV owner will have the Tesla experience. Well, almost. It will of course be much more fun and easy to own a Tesla than any of the so-called non-Tesla cars. And thank you for watching, and until next time, take care out there and be nice.